Yogashala and here to share a gentle yoga sequence focused on just laying down or mostly seated on the mat here, as per the name of the class. And the focus is really just a gentle sort of self-caring, taking care of yourself practice here. A lot of the maneuvers, or the techniques rather, come from a series called the Pavamuktasana. And so first thing, I always cover this, is seating positions. If you're going to be seated, you have to be comfortable. And that's really, really important to keep a good alignment for the spine, a good, deep, calm breath. So my favorite seating position is probably this one, an adaptation of the Thunderbolt, which is the knees together on tops of the feet. Just separating the knees here and sliding a brick under for the gracious pose. So this is a really nice position. Get the alignment, everything in its place. The other option, if you are struggling with the knees and the tops of the feet, you might want to consider 2 cushions and using the brick again, but sitting on top of it here, ankles crossed, don't have to have them on top of each other, and just using the cushions then underneath the knees, and this way we get a really nice support this way. So just another option there. I'm actually going to change the mat angle a little bit, go more with the camera. I think that'll help for taking in the whole image here. Okay, there we go. So choose your position. In any case, what we'll do now is actually child's pose, a couple child's poses just to warm up. So if, again, if the knees are an issue, you can use a mat, make a triple mat, and just put the knees on top here. If you need extra cushion, you can do the same thing for the tops of the feet as well. Again, comfort being the issue here. Make sure your yoga practice is a happy practice with a smile. And then we use a brick. The brick is here in case you need to get your head to the forehead. When you're doing child's pose, you want to make sure you're seated completely on the heels, reaching up to the sky. Deep inhale. Get some verticality. Tickle the clouds with the fingers. And now on the exhale, all the way forward. And again, the brick is for the forehead. Just gently placing it here in case you don't get to the mat. This allows for correct alignment and your head not floating in the air, whereas you're completely on the mat. Now my hands are off the mat a little bit. That's okay. But ideally, you want to have everything on the mat. The reason they're off is because I've doubled for the cushioning on the knees and the feet. So stay here for a breath. And now inhale, coming up, reach again, upwards to the sky, high as you can, get some verticality. And this time, let your hands drop behind you on the exhale, lace the fingers together, pull your shoulder blades back. As you're going forward with your exhale, try to keep the hands a little bit off the lower back and opening the shoulders. So exhale, release, going down. Get contact with the brick. Or if you don't need the brick, just remove it. You can get all the way to the mat. That's perfect as well. And now once you're here, lifting those arms, hands away from the back, opening the shoulders more. Do this always on the exhale breath and maintaining a spot, a sustainable spot, where you feel the activation and you can still keep that yoga smile. And now lower the hands first, but get out of this one carefully. Unlace your fingers, hands on your hips, and inhale as you're lifting yourself up here. Okay, so we just did a little forward bend there for the child's pose, with the child's pose. And now we'll untuck our mat if you had it folded like I did. And now come back around the other way and do something here laying on the back. So this is an activation for the feet and legs. First one we'll do is just raise the leg all the way up into the air, vertical, and yes, we're going to move the toes. So head to toe yoga practice here. So pushing the toes forward, that'll be your exhale, and bring them back towards you, inhale. Just go gently at your own pace. And again, really moving these toes. Sometimes these little areas of attention we don't always get to. It's nice to have a gentle practice and focus on even the extremities of the body here. So again, with the breath, exhale up and inhale back towards you. A couple more times. Nice and slow, no rush. And now while we have our leg up here, stay in sequence. So pushing forward just for the ankle now. Some activation here. Forward, exhale, and bring it back, inhale. Now the next time you go for the inhale, come back, hold the breath for a moment, and really get the extension there on the calf. So you're bringing the ankle back towards you, go a little bit more, and then just hold the breath for a moment, mark the change in direction, and then push forward again. Exhale, ankle, foot up towards the sky. And a few more times. And now exhale, release. Other foot up in the air, straight up, 90-degree flex. And now again, just flexing the toes. So forward, exhale. And bring the toes towards you, inhale. And now let's go for the ankle. So same thing, just pushing the whole foot forward with the exhale. Not the toes down, just the foot itself. And then the inhale, bring it towards you. Again, hold the breath there on that flexion towards you. Mark the change in direction and really extend open and activate the calves. So at your own pace, exhale up and inhale back. One more time. And now lower the leg and release. Okay, next one we'll use another yoga brick move here. This one's for the hips, and it's a really nice one for a butterfly, using the brick to just get a little extra height so that the gravity opens the hips a bit more. Now the important thing with this, and like a lot of yoga positions, is be careful with the entry and the exit. So don't ever just sit down on the brick. Really go into half bridge. So that means tucking your heels back towards your glutes, lifting the hips up here, and then just sliding that brick onto the flat spot of your spine. Bringing the feet together into butterfly, and then hands facing up, shoulders tucked flat, and just looking up at the sky. Maybe close your eyes, deep belly breath, calm face. And you should feel the activation here on the hips. And just with that little extra distance there of the brick, lifting the hips upwards, you get the effect of more gravity pulling the knees down And it's quite a relaxing position. So stay here for some breaths. We'll let the benefits take effect here with a little bit more time. So just enjoy. And now to get out of this one, just as important, the exit as the entry. Bring your knees together. Lift those hips up. Do not sit up directly on the brick, please. Take the brick to one side. And then now just really pay attention here in the back. After that, just take your fingers, lace them across the tops of your knees, and rock side to side. I like to call this a knee hug. So just rock it side to side, work out a tension there in the lower back. And there we go. And now for the last laying down, laying on the mat today technique, we will use 2 bricks, and this one for a twist. So you want to have 2 bricks on your side, one side of your choice, and 1 brick is for 1 foot, or the feet rather, and 1 is for the knees. Palms are facing down in a T. Raise your knees back up like we were doing the knee hug there before, and then just drop your knees on the 1 brick. Make sure you got a good position there, and the feet on the other. This height here allows that other opposite side shoulder to stay flat on the mat, and then this way you get more out of the extension and opening and proper alignment for the lower back as you're getting a twist. Now once you're here, very important, make sure you cast your gaze the opposite direction of your knees so that you get even a little bit more activation out of this posture. So stay here for a while, enjoy. Again, today is a really relaxed day of gentle poses, but very effective for, like I said in the beginning of the class, self-care, keeping everything working, and young and healthy. So stay here for a couple more breaths. And now when you're ready, come back to center. Again, lacing the fingers together, little knee hug. Just work out any tension before going to the other side. Very important, a bit of a counter. And now sit up gently if you need to. Find the bricks to be located on the other side. I will just change sides essentially, so I'm not turning my back to the camera. But you want to essentially just get your opposite side of the knees and the feet there on top of the bricks. So again, palms out facing, lifting up, knees, feet, and then remember, casting your gaze the opposite direction of the knees there. And the posture itself and the breath. Get the activation there in the lower back. And have a nice twist on the floor. Oh, coming back to the center, lacing our fingers together. stay where we are for a few minutes and finish the last two. So, again, at your own pace, 10 rounds, and then just come back to mudra of your choice and meditation position of your choice. today. Everybody had a nice session sequence. And be back again soon, putting more things on the calendar in the near future.